Okay, we tried to do this earlier today, but we're going to begin our presentation this evening with Kyle Roberts and Lorena Chambers. If I could get you to come up to the stage, please. So Kyle and Lorena are the Democrat and Republican co-chairs of Pollies 2021, and they've been doing this for 2 years. Because of COVID, they've been doing this a long time. But we're finally here, and we're in person, and it's great, and everybody's having fun, I hope. All right. There are going to be 550 of us at this conference, and almost 200 of the people are here their first time. So I made people do this earlier. We're going to do this a lot. If you're at your first Poly conference, could you just stand up and wave your hands? And hey, all right, look at this. Look around. All of you oldies who have been here before, make sure and meet all these new guys and welcome them to APC. So on behalf of your association, we thought, what would be fun for you guys to say thank you to you for all your hard work. So we have arranged for you to have 2 fabulous seats each on Broadway to Hamilton, and a $500 gift certificate for either a hotel, if you can find one for that cheap, or at least a nice dinner, or the Amtrak to get to New York. So there you go. Thank you both. We hope you like it. You guys are amazing. This is just hundreds of hours of volunteer work to make this happen today. So thank you again very much.
Thank you.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you. Are these little trophies for us too?
No. You do not get the trophies. They are not for you. All right, so to get on with the show, I'd like to introduce the co-chairs of our 40 Under 40 and turn the evening over to them. So Carter Kidd, Joe Lustinji, here you are. We can't wait to meet our new honorees.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I am Carter Kidd with Campaign Solutions. I'm the Republican co-chair of the 40 Under 40 committee. So thank you all so much for being here and joining us. This is a really special award that has been going on for several years now to honor really the up-and-coming, the bright political consultants of our industry. So we're thrilled to do that and continue on the legacy that AAPC has instilled.
My name is Joe Lustinji. I'm with Campaign X Collective. I'm the Democratic co-chair on this committee. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who helped us judge. There's lots of judges on both the Republican and Democratic side. I don't know about your calls, but our calls were very heated. We had great debates over the legacy of this award, how important it is for us to continue moving it forward, and to make sure that this class and this group of people represent the top 40 young representatives of our business and our industry. We want to put our best foot forward. So thank you guys very much. Also, thank to our co-committee members that helped us with the programming here and the selection process and the questionnaire that they all had to fill out as well.
And now we would like to thank Pay Clearly. They are the sponsor of this evening's event, and they've also helped continue this award on and have the celebration that we can for all of our winners this evening. So I would like to introduce SVP. I lost my place. I'm sorry. John Jameson. Come on up. Thank you so much for our sponsor.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. I appreciate the introduction. What a great night to honor the best and the brightest of this industry. And there's some great people. And working in payments for, I think I'm the over 50 group now. So I've been in payments for 28 years. Thank you. There's some of us out there, right? There's a lot of markets, and the one that I just enjoy the most is political media, because I feel that people do business over a relationship with trust and an understanding. And to me, that's vital. It's so important. And this is something that continuously happens here. So for those who have been here forever, you know what I'm saying. For those who are here, maybe this is your first Pollies, cherish this. It's important. And I think you're going to see some great people tonight who have done some amazing things. To me, when I think about greatness and exceptionalism, I look at what can I do, or what are things that we all want to do. And I've had some great mentors in my life. And I think the common denominators that have really existed over how you can be exceptional. And it really is making a decision what you want out of your professional life. Make that decision and say, this is what I'm doing today, this moment, with all my resolve. This is what I will make happen. And determine the price that you're willing to pay to do that, because it's so hard to execute. We all have good ideas. I think there's so many people that are strategic, not only in this industry, but as agnostic to any. But the ability to execute against that strategy is so difficult. So make that decision. And I think finally, having the resolve to pay the price to do it. And if you're willing to do those things, right, and those the order, and repeat it, then you know what? Success will be there. And I think we're about to meet 40 people who have done that, who have had the ability to execute it. I always like to say it's that the relentless pursuit of elusive perfection. I think these are the people that have done it. So I am excited here to join all of you in celebrating the success and the great stories of 40 fantastic people. So with that, I did it in less than 30 minutes, Becky. That was pretty good, right? Thanks, folks. Take care.
Thank you, John. I just want to say thanks again. With Pay Clearly sponsoring this event, this wouldn't be possible without them. Investments in keeping this moving forward is important to me. It's important to the prior winners. I'm sure Carter, I don't want to speak for Carter on this, but I'm sure she would agree. This selection process is rigorous. Everyone not only has to answer questionnaires on their own and be nominated and get letters of recommendation, they also have to agree to our code of ethics, and that was very important to us this year. So I want to thank everyone who nominated somebody or who submitted a self-survey and agreed to those ethics. I think it's important for us to keep those in our heads as we move forward. And also, I want to say with COVID, unfortunately, last year we weren't able to get together as a group. And we did have 40 phenomenal individuals win the award last year and did not get to come together with all of us to be recognized. So I would like to say just for a second, if there's anyone in the room that was a winner in 2019, or 2020, can you please stand up and be recognized? And thank you very much. And just to say to the winners this year, you're joining a very elite group of alumni. We welcome you. We're really excited for your contributions, not only to the industry, but also to AAPC as a whole. So without further ado, let's honor the class. And we'll start with the Democrats. There's a few people who couldn't be here with us this evening. So I'm going to read a brief bio of them real quick, and we're going to have their photos up on the big screen for you. The first up, this awardee was a true advocate for progressive change. Her portfolio includes years of experience in conflict resolution, mediation, and organizational development. Her firm, Batrice & Associates, has worked for social justice through a variety of avenues, collaborating with organizations including March for Our Lives, Sunrise Movement, the Freedom Project, and more. Everyone, please recognize Renea Batrice. Our next awardee has been organizing on the forefront of tough and historical political fights for the span of his career. He got his start organizing for President Obama's re-election campaign in Nevada, and has most recently served as the National Director of States Organizing for Joe Biden for President. Congratulations, Anatoly Jenkins. A seasoned political consultant and public affairs pro, our next awardee leads Fiona Hutton and Associates legislative and political advocacy practice. She has successfully steered dozens of clients with complex and controversial policy challenges through California, securing legislative and ballot box victories for healthcare, business technology, labor, and energy clients. Everyone recognize Kendall Klingler. And our last awardee, who couldn't be here tonight, has managed large-scale communication programs at every level from the ballot. She is a veteran progressive communicator, storyteller, and strategic advisor with experience working with campaigns, business leaders, and advocacy organizations from coast to coast. Serving as the vice president at Bergman's Wordling Direct, please recognize Charlie Norton. Next, we want to recognize the attendees that were able to make it today, or the winners that were able to make it today. As they come up, we're going to ask them to say a brief thank you to everyone and recognize those that are important to them, and then we're going to take a picture, so everyone hang in there. Our first person, our next awardee is a veteran advertising consultant leading overall creative development and strategy at Bully Pulpit Interactive. Her pioneering approach to digital creative advertising has helped elect governors, senators, and congresspeople, improve the reputation of under siege organizations, and change the conversation around mental health and addiction. Thank you for that. Introducing Christina Sheffy.
I wasn't told we had to do a speech until about 3 minutes ago. So thank you to everybody who helped me along the way. Politics isn't always easy, but it is always worth it. So thanks.
Thank you. Congratulations. Our next awardee served as the executive director of the Harris County Democratic Party. She's an organizer and strategist with extensive experience in issue advocacy and electoral campaigns across the country. Throughout her career, she has focused on empowering youth voters and voters of color by building programs that expand the electorate. Please welcome Delilah Agotohile. Sorry.
Very honored to receive this award. I just hope that all Democrats have a plan to invest in Texas, because Texas is the future. Thank you.
Our next awardee leads the in-house design team as a partner at Solidarity Strategies. His work includes billboards for the Bernie 2020 campaign, digital ads for Unidos US, mail pieces for candidates running for all levels of elected office, and more. His work on the 2020 Bernie campaign has been acknowledged as the most successful political outreach campaign to Latino voters in modern political history. Wow, that's a nice one to have on the resume. Introducing Luis Alcantar.
Thank you so much. I really want to take this opportunity to thank my team, Chuck Rocha, Daisy Gonzalez, Aileen Garcia, and everybody else who have supported me. I also want to take this time to thank our clients for believing in us and giving us the opportunity to do amazing work. And last but not least, I want to thank the AAPC for this recognition. Thank you.
Man, he's tall. Move that mic up a lot. This next awardee co-founded Upper Left Strategies in 2018 to help empower and elect members of the BIPOC community. He has worked on numerous projects in the public and private sector and mastered skills in strategy, storytelling, media, and community outreach. Please welcome Michael Charles. I guess Michael couldn't be with us tonight. He's probably already on his way to the happy hour. All right, next up, this awardee has extensive experience mobilizing people and communities in pursuit of transformative social change. She's a dynamic change maker who has built her career understanding how a new, more diverse generation thinks and operates and fighting for diversity and inclusion. Principal Consultant at Shasti Conrad Consulting. Come on up, Shasti Conrad.
Thank you, everyone. It's such a pleasure to get this award and this recognition. Thank you to the AAPC. As I've gotten more clear on my life's work, which is to protect and grow democracy, I really hope we can deliver on a dream of multiracial democracy sometime in my generation. Thank you.
Our next awardee is a seasoned political consultant and communication strategist with deep experience advising corporate, political, and advocacy clients across the globe. A partner and CEO of Schoen Cooperman Research, she is a senior strategist to former NYC Mayor Michael Bloomberg and an advocate for progressive policies. Please welcome Carly Cooperman.
Just wanted to say thank you to the AAPC. I'm grateful to all the people who have supported me along the way and honored to be among the group of talented young people. Thank you.
This next awardee is a principal at EMC Research and has been a lead pollster in ballot campaigns to build affordable housing and provide supportive services for individuals and families experiencing homelessness, increase the minimum wage, expand child care or health care coverage for children, and improve local education. She especially loves local candidates and issue races where she can be deeply involved and see the impact of change. Hear to that. Now introducing Emily Kirby Goodman.
Hi, I'd like to thank the Academy, just kidding, AAPC. No, but seriously, honored to be in the company of so many familiar and friendly faces, many of whom have played a major role in getting me where I am today. So thank you.
Our next awardee is the Director of Research at Global Strategy Group. Her 2020 work with Ford US, America's Voices, and Immigration Hub helped develop the party's immigration messaging, which informed policies adopted by the presidential race and competitive down-ballot races. From working for the Human Rights Campaign to her role as Chief Analytics Officer for the Kamala Harris presidential campaign, please welcome Rosa Mendoza.
Hi, all. Thank you so much for this honor, AAPC, and most of all, thank you, Global Strategy Group, for the ability to work at this wonderful organization that allows me to do something that I absolutely love each and every single day. And for every single person of color, please make sure that you open the door behind you so that it's not just of us. Thank you.
Next up, this awardee founded Con Cultura LLC, a strategic consulting firm dedicated to tackling issues through the lens of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Her cherished accomplishment is creating a pipeline of women of color in politics and cultivating community spaces. Introducing Vanessa Milian. Our next awardee is a leading political campaign strategist and principal at Whitehurst Mosher Campaign Strategy and Media. She has over 2 decades of experience managing candidate, ballot measure, and independent expenditure campaigns. She also dedicates much of her life to training, supporting, and running campaigns for women who are seeking political office. Congratulations, Jill Nelson Golub.
Thank you. That was the best pronunciation of Golub I've heard in a very long time, so I appreciate it. I just want to thank everyone who, over the course of the last 2 decades for me, have taken the time to teach me and mentor me and given me the opportunity to do the same for people coming up behind me, including my business partner, John Whitehurst, who's here, and everyone at BMWL, and my kids who are at home watching, so I have to thank them too. So thanks, everybody.
Owner and Chief Executive Officer of GNI Strategies, our next awardee has developed a deep understanding of what it takes to implement a winning strategy and is driven to create real progressive change. She has led GNI Strategies in its focus to help elect progressive Democratic candidates in Central Texas. Not an easy job. Introducing Jovita Pardo.
I'll get on my tippy toes a little bit so you can see me. Thanks so much for everyone who has put so much work into hosting this year's event, and I'm incredibly thankful for this opportunity and to be here tonight. I just want to say, keep your eyes on Texas, because la lucha va a seguir.
Oh, I got a free phone. Oh, that's your phone? Oh, okay. Our next awardee is the director at Uplift Campaigns. For more than 10 years, she has served campaigns in over 30 states. She's also served as the campaign manager for Representative Brad Schneider in Illinois, frequently cited among the most competitive congressional districts nationally. Come on up, Jamie Patton.
Thank you. Huge thanks to the AAPC, and I want to give a huge heartfelt thanks to the Uplift team with whom all this great work for our clients is possible. Also want to thank the many mentors in this room who have been alongside me and who have taught me so much. I'm really, really proud to follow in your footsteps in the coming years. Thank you.
A member of the DC Bar, our next awardee has brokered deals for professional athletes, overseen multi-million-dollar grant proposals for nonprofits, and managed rising country stars. The diversity of her talents culminated in the conception and founding of Soganex, a full-service consulting firm bridging the gap between politics, the arts, and social impact. Please welcome Rebecca Slutsky. Oh, through a curveball.
Hey, just want to thank everybody here today. Politics is a team sport, and I would be nowhere in my career without so many of the faces in this room. And if anybody needs an email fundraiser, call me. So.
Partner at ALG Research, our next awardee has worked to elect Democrats up and down the ballot and win progressive fights across the country and world. He takes the lead on the firm's methodology, investigating new methods and incorporating them into the firm's approach. Come on up, Brian Stryker.
Thank you very much. I want to thank my wife and kids for putting up with me on 1 billion conference calls this year in one tiny house. Thank you.
Our next awardee is the founder of Top Drawer Strategies. Her expertise in messaging to moderate voters and ability to persuade women voters has led her to win 3 statewide campaigns in 5 years. Her persuasion work extends to policy issues surrounding criminal justice reform, healthcare delivery systems, economic development, and more. Please welcome Mary Patricia Ray.
I just want to thank the amazing mentors who nominated me for this prestigious award. It's an honor to be recognized with so many talented peers. To my wonderful husband who puts up with me saying yes to way more than I should, and my 2 beautiful boys at home. I love you guys. And a special shout out to my mom, who's the inspiration for my career, and she's my guest tonight. So I hope everyone will clap for her.
And last but not least, on the Democratic side, our next awardee has been in the political media arena for over a decade. She's the co-founder of Media Fortitude Partners and has led the media buying teams for some of the top campaigns across the country. She's worked in politics, advocacy, and awareness from local to national levels. She's worked on campaigns to raise engagement with women and minority communities. Congratulations, Carolyn Zhu.
I'd like to borrow some words from Snoop Dogg. I'd like to thank me. Just kidding. I'd like to thank the AAPC, also our clients, my colleagues, my business partner, Leah Castellan, for whom, the work we do is so important and so rewarding. Thank you all.
All right, thank you so much, Joe, and thank you to all our Democratic winners, and thank you all for hanging in there with us as we go through this. It's a really special night. So I'm also going to go through and announce the winners who cannot join us in person, and then we'll recognize those who are here. So first up, over the past 2 decades, this next awardee has worked on, managed, and consulted for Republican candidates and ballot issue campaigns. As president at Remington Research Group, he conducted more political surveys than any firm in the country and has collected over 10 million unique voter interviews. Congratulations to Titus Bond. Our next awardee joined Convergence Media after 2 successful cycles at the NRCC as Digital Political Director and Digital Director, where he managed one of the largest digital teams in Republican politics. In just 4 years, he has built a team of more than 15 digital political professionals. Let's congratulate Tom Newhouse. Our next awardee has experience in every area of the South Carolina Republican Party, ranging from campaigning and fundraising to event planning and constituent service. She served on multiple boards within the SCGOP and is knowledgeable and engaged in party politics nationally. Currently serving as Executive Director of the South Carolina Republican Party, please congratulate Hope Walker. As president of Vanguard Field Strategies, our next awardee leads a team of more than 2,500 field staff deployed on projects all around the country. To date, he's managed field operations for winning projects in more than 30 states. He's been tapped to lead efforts by numerous national organizations, including the RNC, NRSC, multiple state parties, and more. Congratulations to Joe Williams. And now we'll recognize the awardees that we have here tonight. This awardee is a founding partner of Parabellum Public Affairs. In addition to a significant winning record in the 2020 election cycle, this awardee and his team were the creators of television and advertising campaigns that went viral nationally on the heels of excellent creative and messaging quality. These efforts were crucial in helping flip 3 House seats. Please welcome Alexander Abatum.
I don't think you can win an award like this without these 3 things, but I don't presume to speak for everybody. I think you need a team, so thank you to everybody at Parabellum. You need competitors that'll push you to do your best, and you need a family and friends that aren't in the industry, that don't really understand what you do, but still support you anyway for years until you can start your own shop. So thank you, everybody.
Our next awardee is an entrepreneur and political professional who's been working at the intersection of digital communication and politics for the past 18 years. His focus in the political space has been in creating unified campaigns across existing and emerging platforms to achieve outsized results and wins for his clients. Serving as president of Image, congratulations to Ethan Alon.
Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. A special shout out to my team, without whom none of this is possible. Also, none of whom believed I was under 40. A special thank you to my wife and children who put up with God knows what all the time. Thank you all.
Our next awardee is the Vice President of Creative Direct with extensive campaign experience, managing races at the state and federal level. Formerly Regional Political Director at the NRCC, this awardee was responsible for candidate recruitment and worked with campaigns to develop multi-million-dollar campaign strategies and budgets. Introducing Tyler Foote.
Thank you very much for this amazing opportunity. I want to thank our team at Creative Direct. They're incredible, some of the best professionals in our field. I want to thank all the amazing mentors that I've had throughout my career, and then most importantly, my wife. She just is an incredible partner throughout this journey. Without her, none of this would be possible. Thank you, guys.
Our next awardee is the Digital Director at the NRSC. Previously, she served as Digital Advertising Director for Donald Trump's re-election campaign. During the 2018 cycle, she was on the digital fundraising team at the NRCC and later named Digital Director for the NRCC's Independent Expenditure Unit. Come on up, Daria Gastara.
Thank you so much to AAPC and the people in this room who recommended me for the award and are cheering me on tonight. I want to thank my digital mentors throughout the years who've pushed me, challenged me, are very honest with me, and make me better every single day and throughout my entire career. Thank you.
Partner with Camelback Strategy Group, our next awardee has led campaigns at every political level. Prior to working with Camelback Strategy Group, he also served as the executive director of the Arizona Republican Party. During his tenure, the Republican Party in Arizona won every statewide office and won back Arizona's Republican majority in the U.S. House. Please welcome Chad Haywood.
Thank you to the AAPC. Thank you to the Camelback Strategy Group team. And thanks to my mom for coming with me tonight because my wife trusted her to keep an eye on me, and she didn't really want to come. So thank you.
Our next awardee currently serves as Director of Politics and Advocacy at A4 Media. She's among the top thought leaders in the political OTT vertical and has worked with a wide spectrum of agencies, candidates, committees, and special interest groups. She also provides social networking and business opportunities as the co-founder of a DC-based professional Republican women's group. Introducing Kate Holliday.
Goodness, small but mighty, like Becky Donatelli says. I am so excited. I started as an intern for the Polly Awards in Santa Monica, literally stuffing conference bags at 5 a.m., and now I'm up on this stage. This truly feels full circle. I just wanted to thank the AAPC. I'm so honored and appreciative for everyone that's helped me along the way. Thank you all.
As Director of Client Development on Centro's Candidates and Causes teams, our next awardee delivers the digital media expertise and technology that political and issue advocacy partners need to drive action from key constituents. She regularly gives back to the DC political community in a variety of different ways, including mentoring students through the Washington Media Scholars Foundation and more. Come on up, Jackie Hulbeck.
Thank you very much. I want to thank the AAPC. I want to thank Becky Donatelli, Carter, and Ryan for taking a chance on me and hiring me many years ago when I was still in college. My team at Centro, which now Basis Technologies, and my dad for flying in for 24 hours to surprise me. So thank you very much.
Our next awardee is a campaign operative who's spent the last 3 cycles harnessing the power of data and analytics to propel Republican candidates to general election victories. He was part of winning a majority of the House in 2010, majority of the Senate in 2014, and taking back the White House in 2016. Serving as Principal and Managing Director at WPA Intelligence, please welcome Conor Mcguire.
I just want to say thank you to the AAPC, my team at WPA, they're awesome, our clients, which are great, and to all the other consultants that we work with on a daily basis. You guys do just awesome stuff with our data, so thank you.
Our next awardee has over 16 years of political experience in federal and state government and has consulted and managed candidate campaigns and ballots initiatives at the local, state, and federal level. In 2020, he led the campaign of 2 of the 15 congressional seats flipped by House Republicans. Serving as Vice President at Targeted Victory, please welcome Sam O.
Hey, Becky. Want to thank so many people right now. Everyone back at Targeted Victory and back home in DC. My corporate sponsor, Monster Energy Drink, for helping me all those late nights. And I really am truly grateful to the AAPC and also Congresswomen Young Kim and Michelle Seal for giving me an awesome opportunity last cycle. Thank you.
Up next, this awardee is an upstate New York native and seasoned veteran of political campaigns and consulting. Along with serving as Vice President at Image, he also founded and serves as President of Image Advisors, a political general consulting firm within Image. In Image Advisors' first year, he oversaw 2 top 10 congressional races and won both of them. Introducing Anthony Pollies.
Thanks to the APC. I also want to thank the great team at Image who does such great work day in and day out for our clients. I want to thank my wife, and I have to thank my 6-year-old George, who risked all of that business by screaming bloody murder on every single conference call last year. Thanks, everyone.
Our next awardee has worked on more than 250 campaigns in his young career, from city council to president of the United States, at every level, from local field staffer to the campaign manager and general consultant to software developer. He has vast experience in the new and growing polytech and political data management industry. Co-founder and managing partner of Palm Strategic Group, please welcome Jonathan Ratliff.
I just want to thank the AAPC for recognizing our work. I want to thank my team at Palm Strategic Group for allowing me to drive them crazy while letting us accomplish this, our clients for being so supportive of my nonsense, and my wife for tolerating everything else. So thank you all.
Up next, this awardee is President and Chief Operating Officer of Platform Communications, as well as an advisor to many of the top names in conservative politics. In 2020, he offered frequent political analysis on Wisconsin's battleground status, appearing on Fox News and a wide range of other national and state outlets. Please congratulate Brian Reisinger.
I just want to thank my wife, my family back in God's country, and all the great teams I've had a chance to be a part of over the years, especially the folks at Platform Communications.
As Chief Revenue Officer, our next awardee oversees all of Deep Group Analytics' sales and marketing efforts across verticals. He's overseen substantial increases in bookings and revenue, including exceeding bookings goals in 2020 by over 25%. He has also helped diversify Deep Root's businesses with growing subscription and data revenue, as well as continued growth of outside of partisan politics. Please welcome David Seawright.
I'd like to thank my wife, who's home with our 3 kids under 5, letting me be here. I'm flying back tomorrow. I'd like to thank my boss, Sarah Fagan, to whom I owe my career, and all my great colleagues at Deeproot, as well as all of our clients. Last thing I'd like all of you to do, I'm on the side of Instagram influencer for outdoor cooking and barbecue, so please follow me at Costco Grill Dad. Thank you.
A seasoned political operative who's worked on over 100 political and advocacy campaigns, our next awardee currently serves as Director at Strategic Impact. In 2018, he oversaw one of the nation's largest caucus operations. His efforts helped successfully defend all 15 Republican House incumbents that drew primary opposition. Introducing Scott Stone.
Hey, everybody. I'd like to thank the AAPC. I can't imagine how much work goes into these events. I'd certainly and mostly like to thank my wife. I know everybody says that, but my beautiful wife does a great job taking care of our daughter while I'm on the road, and I really appreciate that. I'd also like to thank our clients and Brad Shattuck and the rest of our Strategic Impact team. Thanks.
Our next awardee is the Director of Business Development for Push Digital LLC. Throughout his career in politics, he's led successful races in combative climates and found ways to win in hostile environments up and down the ballot from coast to coast. He possesses a wide array of expertise that can be a great asset given today's fast-paced climate. Please welcome Austin Stukins.
I want to thank the AAPC. It's also an honor to be the agency of record for AAPC at Push Digital. I want to thank my family at Push Digital, but I also want to thank someone watching at home. She taught me how to fight, and she taught me how to do everything I did from the Marine Corps all the way into politics, and she's in the fight of her life, and she's doing a damn good job. You've been making it through cancer, Mom. I love you.
As Chief Executive Officer of the Strategy Group Company, our final awardee manages the firm's daily operations, serving as the head of client relations, lead media producer, and director of political strategic planning. Throughout his career, he served as executive director of the Ohio House Republican Organizational Committee, campaign manager for multiple congressional campaigns, and victory director on a presidential campaign. Please join me in welcoming Benjamin Yoho.
Thank you. I want to first thank our team at the Strategy Group. Couldn't be here without you. Those who nominated me, Stu Sandler, Chris Grant, Ashley Stevenson, my mentor, and the founder of the strategy group, Rexel Sass. Thanks to the association. Hope everybody has a good night. Praise God.
Thank you all for coming tonight. Can we all give one more round of applause for all of our winners? Congratulations. All of you are going to have an opportunity to meet them, hopefully. Across the street at the Wheelhouse at the Link Promenade, we're going to have a reception. It's directly across Las Vegas Boulevard. Before we get to that, Carter and I have talked, and we want to pose a challenge to everyone in the room. Please take a moment, find one of the winners at the reception this evening and talk to them. If you heard a lot of thanks, there was a lot of thanks for mentors up here. And I think that is very important in our business. I think it's great that we had so many people who were guided and are willing to guide others. So take a moment, introduce yourself. I know it can be awkward sometimes, but get out of your comfort zone, congratulate them, ask them about their history, ask where they want to go in life, see if you can be part of that too. So thank you again to the AAPC for hosting this and for all those that contributed once again to the success of this award. And everyone, go have a drink. Congratulations, everybody. Winners, please stay. We'd like to do a group photo if that's okay. If you're a winner,